These are ones that we first revealed live at Dice Fest last year. And right here, as if by magic, we have mock-up boxes. Whoa!
So he's referring to, of course, the two new expansions for Fortune and Glory. We were hoping to have these out by the end of the year, but things slid a little bit. So it's now we're looking probably a little closer to into 2019 to get these guys out the door. But I think it'll be worth the wait because there's a crazy amount of new stuff in these sets, and people that are fans of Fortune and Glory, I think, are going to be pretty excited, pretty happy with how everything is turning out. It really expands a lot on temples, getting a new danger deck that's temple specific, a new deck of temple guardian enemies, a new deck of temple relics where when you go through a temple and get to the end, you don't just get the little piece of the temple to represent the temple treasure. You get to draw a temple relic and find out what the mystic artifact is at the end of the line there. So there's a lot of cool stuff in Temple of Treasures, and including some new enemies. As you can see on the cover of the box mock-up there, there's actually new tribal guardians, which are kind of very angry native warriors who will hit you with their clubs and whatnot. And then also the witch doctor, who's kind of a leader of them. And those guys are villains that are not associated with a vile organization. They basically just show up at different adventures and as part of danger cards and event cards. And also in the box is an Amazon queen and her troop of Amazon warriors. So again, kind of unaligned villains that don't go to any particular vile organization, but can come out and harass you in jungles and on adventures.
So are the Amazons from the jungle or from Greece?
The Amazons are more jungle-based, yeah.
They're from the Greek jungle. Very rare.
Yeah. But they are also found all over the world, not just in any particular region. Any region that you've got a lot of jungles, you'll have a lot
These
of
are Amazons with passports.
That's right. They get away.
They can fly.
And then in the other set here, the Lair of the Spider Queen basically works in some Hong Kong mob and
Hong Kong action.
Hong Kong action.
Hong Kong action.
Hong Kong Fooey.
The #1 super guy.
The #1 super guy. So yeah, it's basically a new vile organization and all the cards and miniatures and everything that would go along with that for the cult of the Spider Queen. It's a cult that's operates out of Hong Kong, and they're half kind of Hong Kong mobsters and half supernatural occult magic with an actual Spider Queen who leads them from the shadows.
Are they enemies of the Crimson Hand?
They are not friendly with one another. They don't go to each other's parties. But one of the interesting aspects of the Cult of the Spider Queen is if you look up close on the box mock-up there, you can see they have a piece not unlike the Zeppelin for the Nazi vile organization. They have the Black Widow, which is a big ship that travels the oceans, visiting ports around the world and spreading their web of deceit and evil. So good music cue.
Deceit and evil.
So yeah, so there's a lot of fun new mechanics that are in Lair of the Spider Queen, a lot of new villains and new dangers and aspects like that I think are going to be exciting for both competitive and cooperative players for Fortune and Glory.
Also, this is a long time coming.
It's true. It's been a little while.
Man, the best laid plans, you guys. When we did Fortune and Glory originally, we were like, there's so much we can do. We can do this and we'll do that. And what if we did like an expansion every quarter? Yeah. And then we did 2 expansions, and then life happened.
Overly optimistic.
Other things crept in. There were Kickstarters and other games needed love.
Yeah, well, one of the things we really wanted to do with Fortune and Glory, just in general, was to try to make it feel serialized. So you have this ongoing new pulp stuff being released. Hopefully we can get that a little more often than once every 5 or 6 years. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But there are a lot of things that we're working on that are Fortune and Glory related. So I think that it has definitely a bright future and a lot of interesting things on the horizon.
Just to plug another one of the exciting events that we have going out there, there's a preview of rules for a new vile organization for Fortune and Glory that is zombies, undead in Fortune and Glory.
Yeah, it's a Fortune and Glory game with a zombie outbreak, And so you get outbreak markers that go out around the world, and you're trying to find artifacts and fight your way to the epicenter of each outbreak to use the artifacts to shut down the outbreak. And the outbreaks spread across the globe and bring zombies out to fight you and give you a hard time. So you're trying to save not just not just stop the violarization, but really save the entire world.
And more.
And more. What's more than the world?
Well, the zombies could spread to other planets.
Yeah, if they
Once
found
have
portals to another world, then you never know.
capabilities.
Yeah.
They could find a portal.
Yeah. They could become necronauts.
They could be.
So when do we get to go to the moon?
That's actually.
What's that?
When do we get to go to the moon?
When do you get to go to the moon? Well, you
Want
should
to go
speak
to
to
the
NASA
moon.
about that. I don't know. We'll have to see what comes up.
I'll have to find out if Matt's done with the moon tiles yet. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so just to finish that plug, in the South Hall, they're running it all day today. Patty is running it. She is top notch. You guys will have a good time playing with zombie, undead, file organization. It's good stuff.